Hello everyone, I am Papatoetoe West, the Senate, and we are back with Cities Skylines 1 and Pacifica City with 5.1, continuing the work in Papatoetoe. In 5.0 we built the transit-orientated development, or kick-started it off at Papatoetoe, which you can see is this district here. Actually, if I go to the district view, basically you can see is this big district all the way here. Just to get your bearings, the city centre is going to establish itself here. We've got the next place, Owera, set up for here. The founding places, that is Wirri and Rosewood Square, Pacifica South Square and Robin Park, are all set to go and just bubbling away very quietly. And as well as we've got the port as well, so they're bubbling away quietly. And so far we've managed to hit just shy of 16,000. Now I have, let me zoom in to knock that off because the simulator is running. I have turned off day-night view, and there goes the monorail. Day-night view, and I've also turned off the weather for now, because I'll usually do this while we are building. Now just quickly, I've also placed in this intercity monorail metro. Now at the moment we are not running metro just yet, we're not big enough to do it, but it is all about the future proofing, which is what we're doing. And as you can see, we've got the bus lines all set up and the monorail's running full blast, which is good. And yeah, so all good. Now there has been an announcement from Colossal Order yesterday with the content pack for CS1, which I'm not touching. I usually touch those on a case-by-case basis, but a question's come up about they're going to touch Cities Skylines 2 next week with an update. Now there was a bit of a teaser, and I've done it in Cities Skyline, in my Cities Skylines 2 video, and I will link that either in the end screen or up in the cards up below, just depending on where I do it. But that covers the fact there's ferries coming, and they also alerted because it was Dutch. And I've asked the question, are we going to get them? I think we're going to get. I think we're actually going to get bike lanes. Finally, it's been somewhat of a it's been somewhat of a pet peeve in Cities Skylines 2 that we just haven't been able to get the bike lanes, because they are very sorely missed. As you can see in CS1, well, you can't see it right here at the moment, so if I shoot back up to the main, you can see, where are they? Probably the wrong place. Further back up here. There you go, goes a cyclist. Now if I find a road with a bike lane, that would help. Oh, here's one. There they go. No, that is a pedestrian. Oh, there goes one. Hey, get on the hitting this. But as you see, we've got we've got cycle infrastructure that we can use. And of course, this person would have to be. Nope, here they are. Cycling away on the cycle lane. So yeah, bike infrastructure. I can get up to, at any given time in my big cities, that's anything over 200,000, biggest being 384, up to 40% of the city moving on bike lane, at least for either part of their journey or their full, or sometimes up to their full journey. Part journey is this of cycle, up, transit station, transfer over, boom. Use transit and then cycle back the other way. First last mile gap covered, as we call it in planning, and using your transit spines, transit network to move about. So yeah, that is all present in CS1, but sorely missing in, very sorely missing in CS2. So next week, let's hope I can do a CS2 video on those cycle lanes coming as part of the upcoming DLC, Bridges and Ports. That would be absolutely fantastic. Anyway, swing back over. Oh, we've got the stadium in the city, so they're all happy. That stadium would be... Oh, shoot. Okay. Actually, I forgot we actually do have a... I think this is... come on up, mate. On match day. Security. And, of course, training young players. So, yes, we actually do have a stadium going, and it is in... walking distance to the bus station, although we can also get further buses there, and we do have parking available for those who might otherwise need it. In fact, I can actually take these two out. Shoot over to Rico. Yeah, that Rico. No, not that Rico. That just gets some extra tourism going. I'm just going to swing back over to this side. I think I've got parking in the... Yeah, parking's all in there. So we don't need to worry about that. So today I'm actually going to jump over to these two, and I'm going to specialize these districts out. And I'll show you what I mean by specializing them out. It's all part of the bigger district, but I'm creating what I call sub-districts as we continue pushing down this direction. First things first is... Oh, that's not surprising. Okay. Let's see where I think what I'll do is actually pull that through. Yeah, start linking all this up. When your transmission wires get in the way. Never mind. It's okay. Shoot back over, and this is the good old game of let's go for a scroll. Happens when you've got 9 gigabytes or over 7,000 assets, although this one isn't too far along. No. Yes. Okay. 1, 2. That's fine there. I'm just wondering how much further we can push this one up. Because I really wanted to... No. No. Yes. I don't think it's going to let me do it. No! Never mind. It's just not needed to be connected there for now, so that leaves... Ooh. Could do that. That works fine. Now, I don't think that's gonna... Okay, so that's fine. And then what we will do is... I'm just pondering, because that's going to become its own development in its own time. Just a rule of thumb, they, like CS2, they follow the 50-metre rule, so they will turn into the bay 50 metres in before committing to the turn. So we don't need to worry about, we don't need to at least worry about that. So you can run the bus lanes all the way up without a problem. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. Bridge. Which is a bit interesting, because I've actually got to keep it short, because I've actually got to run it back out the other side. Yep, it works. To be honest, you want to know why it's one big... Yeah, okay. Because that will eventually connect up to this side. And you still need buses to get in and out of there. These can also be... well, that depends. So the buses would actually go around. But I can easily convert... If I need to convert these over back to bus lane roads, the good news is it's pretty easily done. Right there. So I don't need to have a massive panic attack if I need to, for some reason, convert them to bus. Just look at all my roading options. There are so many. Favourite suburban road. Yeah, as I said, lots of options to work with. Okay. But to the task at hand, I'll just push all the way this back. What we're going to do is which is going to be a bit ironic because I actually need... Oh, I see the problem with CS1. Too many assets. Scroll, 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 scroll. I'm going to need this one anyway. Let's turn it off. What, as I said there, what we're going to do is some district specializations now, which is a great thing about CS1. I am going to run this out. It's a bit of a parallel road, but that's how your secondary roads are formed. So with the districts, I can specialize these out. Now in this case, I'm going to with Papatoetoe East, although that said, I am going to just, for the sake of argument, be a little bit picky with that. Specialize out, so we're going to go, sorry, that is industry commercial. We are going to go organic. And residential. We are also going to go self-sufficient. And office. Shouldn't be. There won't be any office in here, so I don't need to worry about that. So we've got basically this will become a self-sufficient district. And if we do this, we will don't need to do styles for that one. Policies I do need to activate. So we do combustion engine ban. Don't need to worry about any of those. Taxes don't need to worry about those. Parks and recreation, education boost. Oop. Tourist travel card can get turned on. Ah, yes. It's, I don't think this map drops into a... This is not a winter map, so I don't need to do heating. Actually, bugger it. Let's turn it on right the way through. Yeah, batting animals. Nah, it doesn't work. Alright. So we'll set this up. So what we will do is get this set up to get it going. And then we'll let the simulator rip again. So in the meantime, I will be right back and we will get this going. Alright. Time to put in the bus routes, and then it will be a case of letting the simulator rip and hopefully just watching it from there. Right. Okay, so which way are we going to run this one? Down. Yep, they usually sort themselves. Yep, that's fine, that's fine. So we'll get him going. Yeah, a bit short, perhaps. But that also picks up any overflow. And we're just watching our count. This is why I also add these paths in too, because it allows connections between the roads when I do grid patterns, and it allows better access to the bus stop. So you're basically jumping down like that. Otherwise, it's a very long walk around, and that can take a very long time to get there. Now I'm going to have to obviously put one in there. Okay, no, we're going to actually back that off. The bus is actually going to enter the $420 meters, so I'll need to pull that back ever so slightly. Okay, that's him sorted out. Okay, it's the dynamics are already set up and that, so it's already set to go. So it's the biofuel bus standard plus is the 75er. Okay, that is set out. Let's turn this back off. Oh, not too bad. Okay, that's all set up. Now I just need to move that back up there. Yeah, it's good to know. I will turn the day-night cycle and the weather back on. Oh, and one more thing to do, maybe just to kickstart things a little bit. It's probably not going to let me because of the where it is all lined up. Okay, that's fine. We'll set that up over here. Oop. So hopefully it can pull on the raw resources needed. Right, simulator rip. Commercial's already up. And it's a case of... Oops, I forgot to do... While they might be so-called self-sufficient, they the civics still need... Oops. Water. And away we go. Ah, perfect timing. Oh, everyone's moving them. Okay, what we'll do is, to finish this video out, sorry, it takes a few minutes to do this because I don't have the first camera mode like I do with CS2, which is a bit of a... Okay. Alright, away we go. Let's see how this goes to finish this out for 5.1. A self-sufficient and residential district and organic commerce. Monterey is very busy. Go to the autosave. You can tell that's... I'll come out of this. But you can tell that's proper lane use. This is why, again, like CS1, I do drop down the first person level because this is telling me the, I'll just pause that too, so yeah, the lanes are not being utilised properly. hopefully that will quieten things down a bit. But as you can tell, this monorail station is monorail hub. Oh, there goes monorail. Is very busy. It's also rush hour. It's the evening. So of course it's going to be... Yeah, look at that. Very busy. Step that right up to its full service now. And they just zip backwards and forwards, and away they go. Oh, there we go. Here come... Might do... oh, no, sorry. That's the civic infrastructure. Oh, no. Here we go. Got our first... Oh, here they come. And our first shop. I might actually do another bus ride quickly, because we actually got development happening. Yeah, let's go and find a bus first. Ooh, yeah, find a bus when you need one. Probably because I'm not looking in the right place. There we go. Let's have one more drive on the bus, because we actually have got some development underway. That'll pick up as the bed, bath and beyond. As the office picks up. So we'll drop back down to this again. Zoom in. Activate first person camera. And we get going. So we'll do the circuit again. Oh, there goes the monorail. And there's the metro in the back. You'll also notice how green the city is, something I take very big pride on with my cities. As I said, they bike to and from the transit station, to and from their origin and destination. Which is what I hope we're going to get with CS2. Get those bikes and bike lanes out, and we can really get the city moving. Stop a lot of localized congestion, which fouls up my CS2 cities. Bollards! There's the organic commercial. Sky Tower in the back. Okay. We should start to see some of the houses too, as we turn the corner. There they are. It's the park. Yep, there they are. The way behind the trees. Another one there. Another one there. Yep, they're all going. You can tell there's residents moved in because you've got people, the buses now are actually stopping. And away we go again. So if we Are they going? See, here they are. And I've got commercial. Yep. There they all come. Organic dry goods, so Edison shop, electric vehicles. Eco-style the hotel. That's the clinic, which is a New Zealand clinic, based clinic. Yep, and so you got eco, even in the eco hostel. There you go. With little green roofs and everything. Oh, well, these controls are sensitive. Edison. Given this was 2017, this was before Tesla really got going. So there you go. Oh well, it's all fitting in. I won't build at night because real time is enabled. Discount sales, more. Organic corn and sustainable cuisine, so it's all here. Just out of curiosity, have I named these around the wrong way? Yep, I'll rename those. I've actually named them around the wrong way. Let me just... So that's west. That's east. So there's north. And there's to the south. So, oops, I better go and rename those quickly. Too used to the compass and CS2 sitting there. Which means I need to go and find that bus. Doesn't matter because the name's already changed. And do a bit of renaming quickly, because okay, mine will back into the transit mode quickly. I'm just wondering if that was the original, most likely the original name before I renamed it too, so it's... So I'm just wondering if it's actually picked up that more than anything else. go. Oh, is the train running? It's the city centre train. So that's pulling people in. I'm just wondering. Probably not yet, but the buses will... Oh, no, we've got a coach. 150 people. That's how the people move in. So, it is happening. And as you can see, ready to go, and I'll start building at 6 o'clock in the morning, because we've got real time on. So we take a quick look. They need to see too. Duh. There we go. We are cooking away, and I think this is all brought back up. Yeah, because this has got Europe Suburbia on, so this has all the Europa. All the Europa stuff going. I'll develop through as it's ready. And of course, it's raining. Hey. Oh, we had an event on today at the soccer, did we? Central Park. Oh, that's way down this end. Yeah, nobody home, so yeah, sure, game. Alright. I will let the simulator to continue to let rip. Oh, doesn't that look nice? The night views as we also push closer. Yep, there they go. So the little city that coulds gonna push up to 20,000, and we'll continue through. In 5.2, we will jump over to Papatoetoe East and continue to develop up Papatoetoe on this as well. So we've got a few bit more to go in the 5.0 series. Before we start jumping down into pushing further to the city. So these take time to happen, but it happens. Whoops. No. Yes. Oh, they'll fill up slowly. I'm just going to make sure my styles are set on properly. Lots of potential, and yeah, we'll leave it there. I am Papatoetoe 001, aka the Senate, and we'll leave you there with 5.1 Papatoetoe East as we get west. Sorry, as we get our names the right way around, and we'll get ready to go over to Papatoetoe East. In the meantime, be on the lookout soon for an announcement from Cities Skylines 2. Probably doing bikes. Once that is done, I will cover it in a CS2 video. So stay tuned.